Yo, we back. Welcome to the Bulletproof Podcast. We back in this bitch. Y'all thought I was done? Still on your funk ass. Shout out to everybody that's been supporting the channel. Shout out to everybody that's been subscribing, leaving comments. Love it. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that y'all fuck with it. You know, we only at 100 and I think we had like 130 something subscribers right now. Hey, small steps, baby. We trying to get there, you feel me? So but yeah, keep leaving a message, keep leaving comments, and keep liking and keep subscribing. I'm gonna bring y'all some real shit. I'm gonna try to do this more often instead of once a week. I'm gonna try to do it at least 2 or 3 times a week type shit. You feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna get real active. But in the meantime, between time, let's talk about some real shit. Hey, you know what? I want to really get into this thing, man. I was I was watching this beef with DJ Envy and Rick Ross. And basically, Rick Ross, I don't know what they really beefing about. I think it's about a car show or something. But Ross was going in on DJ Envy, talking about, you know what I'm saying, he's a worker. He working for the white man and shit. And Rick Ross is a boss. He like, man, you know, I'm independent and all this type of shit. And, you know, I think that there is a bigger conversation to be had because I feel like right now we live in this boss culture. Men and women, especially in black culture. Right now, we live in a boss culture. What I mean by boss culture, we live in a culture right now where if you ain't a boss, you ain't shit. If you working for the white man, you ain't shit. If you not independent, if you not getting it out the mud, you ain't shit. If you ain't, you know what I'm saying, building up a brand and all this type of shit, you ain't shit. And I ain't saying Rick Ross saying this. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying in general. I'm just speaking in general. You know what I'm saying? But this my thing. I think we need to get off the boss talk and we need to talk about what you love to do and what they can make money for you talk. But being a boss, look. Let's break this shit down, bro. Everybody work for somebody, right? Everybody work for somebody. Even if you a boss, even if you a franchise owner at a Chick-fucking-Fil-A, nigga, you work for the people that are going to your business and buying food from there. You work for the customers. Everybody answers to somebody. If you a boss, if you own something, take boss out of it. If you're an owner of something, you have to create something that people fuck with, and you have to be consistent with it in order for people to fuck with you. So you work for your customers. You don't just work. You don't just create something and get money from it, and it's just mediocre shit. You know what I'm saying? Nobody does that. You have to be like, you gotta have some shit. You gotta have some shit. Just like I see a lot of content creators. Like my favorite thing to watch on YouTube right now is like food review shows. Like Mr. Chime Time. I like him. I like this young lady. Her name, I think her name is, I'm probably messing up her name, but Miss Monet. I don't know what her name is. I think that's her name, but she funny as hell. And it's a lot of people that I watch. So them niggas is bosses. They're independent, but they work for us. They work for my eyes. They work for the everyday man that's just trying to get content and be like, oh, that's interesting. They work for us, bro. Content creators work for content consumers. We're their boss. They don't exist if they're not putting out good content. We're their boss. If we unsubscribe, don't subscribe, like, comment, and all that type of shit, they don't exist, bro. So everybody work for somebody. Now, this is the difference. The difference is they get paid to do what they love to do when they want to do it. That's the only difference. And I think that's a major goal for not only just for content creators, but I think for anybody that wants to own a business or just have ownership equity in anything. Is you want to love the things that you invest your all into. You want to love what you do. I don't think, bro, I know bosses out there right now that are miserable at being a boss. Being a boss ain't, for some people, I ain't saying for all. Some people just want the title being called boss. Some people just want to be called boss. And a lot of people do boss shit. But you still working for somebody. You could be a boss at a company, I don't know, let's say a security company. You could be a boss at a fucking security company. But you work for the clients that you are, you know what I'm saying, bringing your employers to. And if, you know what I'm saying, like, you working for those clients. If the clients do not like the people that you bring in to secure their facilities, guess what? Because you work for them. Everybody work for somebody. So we got to get off this boss, because what it does, it sets a false reality and a false narrative for these young kids out there. It's nothing wrong with being a boss, but what's more important is being an owner of a business that you love and that you willing, like, you just love doing. You just willing to sacrifice all your time and all your energy to do. You know what I'm saying? Some people are built for that. Some people ain't willing to do all of that. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people out there that's just like, man, you know what? I just want, bro. I was talking to a female one time, bro, and she was basically telling me, like, I was like, yeah, you know, I'm doing a podcast. I'm trying to, you know, I'm trying to get my shit up. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to brand myself. You know what I'm saying? And build up my followers and all this type of shit. And she just want to work. She's just like, I just want to go to work. I don't want to be with a nigga that's trying to do all that. You know what I'm saying? Me, I want to be with a nigga that just got a job. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't be mad at that. Like, shit, that's what she want. You know, everybody don't want to be with somebody that put themselves out there like that. It can make a lot of people uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. It's just I feel like this boss culture, it's cool. It's cool. We need to teach kids how to be bosses, but I think we need to teach kids how to be innovators, creators, how to be like the next Steve Jobs and how to be the next Jeff Bezos. And instead of teaching kids on how to fucking go to school for fucking 8 hours a day like a warehouse worker, which ain't nothing wrong with being a warehouse worker. I done worked in a warehouse, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the warehouse workers. Shout out to all the Amazon warehouse workers. Anybody that's working a warehouse job, bro, that's a beautiful thing. Bro, the world cannot move off of, if everybody is a boss, who the fuck gonna work? How you gonna get your packages from Amazon every fucking day? How you gonna get your Chick-fil-A? How you gonna get your, you know what I'm saying? Woo, woo, woo. I'm not saying, what I am saying is that everybody shouldn't be a boss. Everybody ain't built. Everybody don't want to be a boss. That's a lot of fucking responsibility. You know how much responsibility it goes into being a boss? You know how much paperwork and shit and emails you gotta answer, man? That shit is stressful. Shit. So I can see why some people don't want to be a boss. And I think that the most important thing outside of being a boss is making money at doing something that you love to do. I think that's what we need to start teaching people. And we need to start educating, the school systems needs to start educating these kids on finding their real passion in life and pursuing that and trying to make some money from it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I feel like so many countries is ahead of us in America when it comes to education. America is at the bottom of the food chain when it comes to education. We don't teach kids how to be innovators. We teach kids how to be followers. We teach kids how to be followers. We teach them how in school. We teach them how to be followers. We teach them how to work at meaningless. I'm not gonna say. I hate saying shit like that. Ain't no job meaningless. I apologize. Ain't no job meaningless. It's meaningless if you think it's meaningless. I got a job right now. I work security. I don't think it's meaningless, bro. I'm gonna tell you the reason why. Because I've had a lot of jobs. I've been in the streets, and guess what? I take a job over the streets any fucking day. I don't want to do that. It's too much that come with it. The risk is not worth the reward at the end of the day. It's just not. Everybody that hustle in the streets ain't gonna make it. And then look, even hustlers, even niggas that's in the streets, them niggas work for somebody too. They work for the people that consume they fucking shit. If they shit ain't good, guess what? Niggas ain't gonna buy from them. So they work for fiends too. Everybody work for somebody. That's the only way this capitalistic society works. Everybody work for somebody. Ain't no real boss. There is no such thing as a boss. You can have a corporation and people can work for you, but your boss is going to be the people who consume your products. So everybody work for somebody. I'm going to bust this down into a short, and I know motherfuckers is going to take this out of context, and I know it's going to be a whole bunch of bullshit in my comments because y'all niggas don't want to watch the full fucking podcast. You niggas is more interested in the shorts than he is. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. At least y'all watching some shit. Hey, I ain't doing no tripping. But yeah, everybody work for somebody, bro. Real shit. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Even musicians and entertainers, they work for somebody. Get up on that stage and dance. There's nothing wrong with that. I think the biggest issue, especially when it comes to mental health with adults, is being able to make money. I'm going to say this again. Being able to make money and take care of your family doing something that you love to do and that you're passionate about. That's the most important thing. You can work, you can find you a job that you really love and you're passionate about, but you don't want to be the boss at it. Everybody can't be a goddamn boss. Shit, everybody can't be a fucking boss, bro. If everybody was a boss, who would be the workers? Come on, man. I don't want to run no security company shit, but I work for these motherfuckers. Shit, it is what it is. I'm not content. I'm not satisfied. My thing is, look, I feel like everybody should have a side hustle. Everybody should be trying to get to the bag. But if I feel like we live in a society where we look down on people that just got regular fucking jobs or regular trades and shit like that. And I'm not talking about women either. I'm not saying this is, oh yeah, women look down. I don't know. I ain't never ran across a woman that looked down on a nigga because, he didn't make $100,000 a year. Hey, I fuck with bitches in my tax bracket. You understand me? I don't fuck with bitches outside my tax bracket, but I ain't never been shamed. So I see a lot of that shit too in the man's sphere. I see a lot of conversations with like, I don't watch the podcast, but I be seeing a lot of clips where a lot of women is like, yeah, I only fuck with a dude if he only got this amount of money, and then it'll be a dude there to be like, well, first of all, ma'am, what do you bring to the table? What gives you the right? And all this shit. It's like some man versus woman type shit. It's the weirdest shit in the world to me. Cause I feel like this. Why is it wrong for a woman to want a nigga that makes a lot of money? I don't understand the issue with that. I don't understand why people in the manosphere get mad because a woman want to be with a nigga that can provide for her, where she ain't got to do shit but get her nails done. She want to look good for her nigga, and she want to take her home and all that type of shit. I don't see what's wrong with that. Now, tell me if I'm missing something. If I'm missing something, please tell me. Because, well, in today's time, I don't have a daughter, I have a son. And what I would tell when my son gets older, what I would tell my son is this. You shouldn't want to be with a woman because of your stature, of how much money you're making. You should want to be with a woman that love you for you. But everybody ain't lucky enough to find it. That's the truth of the matter. Everybody can't find a woman that's down for them. Everybody don't find that, bro. Some people need money. You know what I'm saying? Some people just ain't got. Some men just game goofy in the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And some dudes need that in order for them to upstage the next nigga. I get it. I ain't no hater. Shit, nigga, get it how you live, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be hating on other niggas. Hoes be hating on man. Shit, let women suck dick and let men fucking all that shit. But you gotta do what you gotta do out here in this world, bro. There's nothing wrong with a woman wanting to be with a man that can financially provide for them. And she doesn't have to stress and worry about that. I'm gonna be real with you, bro. Even like back in the day, like I'm not gonna say I ain't gonna put none of my family in this. I will put my family in this, fuck it. But it's women in my family, you know what I'm saying, that have been with men and are still with men, and they've been married for 20 plus years, and that man was the provider for his family. That man provided for his family. My uncle provided for my auntie. My daddy provided for my auntie. Not my auntie, but my mama. I'm just giving y'all examples. And this back in the fucking 60s and 70s and shit. But now we looking at it like, man, she a gold digger. I think it's a woman's right. It's a woman's right to want to be with a nigga that want to be with a nigga that can provide. Nigga, I thought I just seen. Did I just see a mouse run across this motherfucker? Hey. Hey, look, this real live shit, nigga. I think I just seen a mouse run across this motherfucker, man. God damn. I'm scared as fuck out of my. But anyways, I'm gonna have to run this tape back before I put it out. If I see the mics on the tape, I'm gonna keep it in because I'm a real nigga. But yeah. But yeah, I feel like it's a woman's right to want to be with a dude that's able to provide for her. You know what I'm saying? A woman wants to be natural. I feel like it's in her DNA, genetically. Genetically, I think women are predisposed to being with dudes that they feel safe with and that they feel like they're secure with. Like, he got me. I feel like that's what a woman should want. If I had a daughter, I would teach my daughter what type of men to look for, and I would be that example. But I would also tell her, man, look, man, you ain't gotta settle for no dust ass nigga just cause this nigga, you think he cute? Look for the nigga that's really doing something, but don't look down on a nigga that might not have as much money as that you used to being around with me in the way that I'm able to provide. Don't look down on a nigga for that. Because there's a lot of men out here that it might take them a little bit more time to be a provider. You know what I'm saying? Like real shit. So I feel like that ain't nothing wrong with that. And honestly, it says a lot about men who feel offended by women that's like, hey, well, if you don't make $100,000 a year, I can't fuck with you. And then the first thing you want to do is you want to go off on the bitch. Well, fuck you then, bitch. Pussy ass bitch. Your pussy stink. And all this type of shit, weird ass shit. Like, bro, you know how many beautiful women is in the world that is willing to fuck with real niggas? Bro, if you just handle your business and you just be a cool ass nigga and you just knock that pussy out the motherfucking frame, you ain't got shit to worry about, nigga. The fuck you mean, nigga? Nigga, I done fuck with hoes that was fucking all types of niggas with money. And here I come through that back door, creaking in, and knocking dick in that bitch. Yeah, man, shit, fuck, man, shit, man, get it how you live. Talk about some motherfucking love and shit. My bad, y'all. The camera shaking and shit. Niggas talking about some motherfucking, I want a woman that do this. I want a woman that do that. Yeah. Look, all you niggas that want a trophy wife and you just want that motherfucker to sit at home, it's going to be a nigga like me that when you leave on your jet and you leave in your Maybach, I'm going to be the nigga putting some dick up in your bitch. I'm a bitch. And guess what? That money that you giving her, she going to give it to me. Baby, I got you. Yeah, he just gave me 10,000. Here go 8. Yeah, but you a provider though, because you ain't providing that bitch with nothing else but money. You ain't providing her with no dick. I'm going to do that. Then I'm going to sit there and play with the bitch mind. I ain't saying I'm going to, do anything negative, but I'm going to be that ear. Oh, he went to Dubai. He's not coming back for 6 months? Huh? I ain't going to talk down on a nigga, but shit, don't knock my hustle, nigga. Shit, I'm going to be the nigga that live in the projects that is fucking your bitch. And she done bought me a new car. It ain't even tax season yet. But hey, I digress. Life is a motherfucker, man. And it's going to be a nigga out. And guess what? It's a lot of weird ass niggas out here that's cool with that. I ain't even going to call them weird. Some niggas know. And I done seen this. I was talking to one of my homegirls one time, bro. She told me that she was married and she was fucking with a dude. And the dude didn't, he's paying all the bills, making sure she good. When he came home, they'll do what they do, family time, all that type of shit. But he wasn't tripping if she was fucking with somebody. I'm pretty sure he was probably fucking with somebody too. But he was just like, oh, we just gonna be married and that. And she was like, he ain't tripping, I ain't tripping. You understand me? And a nigga like me is gonna be like, all right, well shit, I guess we all in a relationship. I ain't finna be in no relationship for free though, bitch. Shit, bitch, you gonna have to cash me out. You know what I mean? You gonna have to cash your boy out. Oh God. Stop the games, bitch. But I'm gonna have to pause this real quick. I gotta pee and I gotta see what's up with this goddamn mouse in my house.